It's your feel-good breakfast show. Yes, baby, we're all about feeling good. And this morning, we get to do so by celebrating yet another incredible woman. I did tell you, Mos, that we don't just do in August here on Expresso. We do 24/7, 367. Thank you very much. And today, we, in fact, are getting to celebrate an incredible woman. She is an actress. She's a TV presenter, an iconic one at that. And more than anything else, my friend, she is the queen behind Kayise After Dark. And she is back with season 2. And this is why we get to celebrate her, because, yes, we get to see some more of her and her guests and a whole lot more. Everybody, please, let's welcome Kayise Ngula.
Drum roll.
How are you, gorgeous?
I'm fantastic, gorgeous queen. How are you?
I'm amazing. All the better for having a powerhouse on our couch.
Oh, thank you.
My girl,
Thank
I
you,
need
Sissy.
to ask you because, of course, you're somebody who has shown South Africa this gift that you have. And thank you for sharing it with us. But where did it all begin for you? When did you decide, you know what, I want to be a TV presenter?
I don't think there was ever a time I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I didn't have to decide.
Yeah.
It was just naturally who I was, actually.
Yes.
So I think as early as 3, 4, 5 years old, I knew that I wanted to be on television. I actually thought I was going to be a vocalist first, because music is actually my first love. But you would know as a creative, you actually discover yourself more and you realize, actually, I can also do this TV presenting thing. Then I can do this acting thing.
Yes,
And
girl.
I can just, you find out, I'm actually like a bit of a triple thread,
Yeah.
And I just began to hone those skills and those talents. But most people will probably remember me from the time that I was chosen from a presenter search. Called Our Perfect Host from the other channel that I can't mention here. But it was for that reality show that, I think was the catalyst of the trajectory of my life and my career.
I love that. And tell me, just in terms of you, because, of course, this SABC is the one that matters, yabo. And SABC 1 is where you also had your breakout character.
Absolutely.
And this is where it all happened. I want to ask you, how did that opportunity come about?
Audition. It's really the only way. I mean, I got myself an agent soon after varsity, started going for auditions and started getting the small minor roles. But I think that show, Mina Nawe on SABC 1 was also just quite the biggest break, in terms of my acting career. And I was acting alongside people who I admired, people I had been watching for a very long time. And it gave me a great opportunity to also just grow, understand how things work on set. It was my real big one. So it was very nerve-wracking, but also quite, flattering in a way. Because I was like, okay, I finally made it. Let's do it.
I'm the girl. I love it.
Yeah.
And I appreciate moments like that because it allows you to keep going, right?
Absolutely, because you kind of validate yourself. You're like, okay, then what's the next? Once you reach one level, you're like, okay, what's the next? Let's keep doing this thing. And I'm so grateful and honored and privileged to still be standing here today.
100%, my babe. And in 2020, you decided that the next for you was going to be After Dark with Kayise.
Yes.
And I absolutely love it because all of us are so excited. I've been seeing on social media the pictures, the content has been amazing.
Thank
I
you.
want to know, just in terms of this specific baby, how did that come about? What made you be like, I want to do this?
Do this. Okay, so the dream was always, like I said, to be talent and showcase my talent. But I've always wanted to own a production company. Yeah, I've always
love
wanted
that.
to own a production company and somewhat, humbly say I wanted to be a media mogul in my own right. But I was willing to take the time and learn, and I still am learning very much. I'm not yet made, but I think the catalyst or that thing that made me decide to be brave enough to decide was when I lost my husband, and it was COVID, and we were all looking for a way to make content, a way to express ourselves. And I was also sitting at home trying to understand what my grieving process was, and how do I tell the story. And out of that, that search within myself, and I think with my team at the time, we didn't know how to really express my story or give, anybody else the narrative. I think it was best that I told my story the best way that I could. And so After Dark with Kayise was a little production, born out of that, that need to share, but also the passion to produce. And it's been amazing. I mean, we produced that 4 years ago, the first season, and it's been some time because I had to still go do some more inner work. Because it's a transformative platform about, healing and personal development. And these are things that I've personally had to undergo, and overcome, actually. So, it was born out of that. And now we're back with season 2.
Yes.
It's looking so much better. Production quality is amazing. amazing. I'm
Love
so proud of it.
Yeah.
And we've also expanded the show to really just be an extension of some of the things that I love, an extension of Kayise. I think people didn't get a chance to really know me. They saw this girl, mainstream TV, you know, growing up, having a family, getting married, having kids, and then boom, you know, quiet.
Yeah.
And I think there's so much more to me, you know, and I'm ready to let people know into that side of me. I love fashion. I love being a mom, you know, my
Yes,
journey with
and you do.
raising my son who has special needs, you know, beauty, things that define Kayise outside of what happened to me. I think that's what
Yeah.
the season is about. But also it's about the guests that we're going to have on the show. We
Come
want to have those beautiful,
on.
authentic conversations, you know, that are all going to help all of us grow and become the best versions of ourselves.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And Kayise, thank you for sharing that healing journey with others.
Thank
Because I feel like
you.
you've healed so many others just in you doing that.
Yeah.
And it really is so beautiful just to see you just continue to step into your light, you know, as you continue to
After
heal.
the dark.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Only light can
Amen.
illuminate.
And of course, I know that there's so much that's going to be coming from this, as you've just told us. But did you expect the success of it?
To be quite honest, I didn't.
Ooh,
I
girl.
really didn't. But I think it actually affirmed to me that there is still a deep place and, you know, a need for deep human connections and,
Yeah.
and conversations. We're sitting at 2.4 million views now.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
I love that.
I'm just saying. And I think we're going to grow more.
Love it.
We've been approached for licensing deals before.
Girl.
Yeah, so I didn't expect it, but I think it just affirms that when you're just yourself and you rest in that place of knowing your story, where you come from, and how you want to tell that story in the most beautiful and authentic way you can, man, the elevation comes without a doubt.
Come on. After Dark with Kayise, I'm obsessed. And we can catch it on YouTube, of course,
YouTube
right?
and all podcast platforms.
Beautiful. Congratulations again, my gorgeous.
Thank
I'm
you,
so
Zanele.
proud of you. You're so amazing. And I love you,
you.
okay?
I love you too.
Her name is Kayise Ngola, an absolute force, my friend. She speaks to authenticity. She speaks about healing. And she's also somebody who genuinely and truly, like I said, continues to walk in her light. And in doing so, allowing others to do exactly that. And that's why it's so lovely to watch her journey. And you can watch After Dark with Kayise on YouTube as well as on all of the podcast platforms. It is so lovely to do this, where I said we don't just celebrate women in August. All throughout the year, that is where we are. My Cape Town family, how you doing that side?